friends, it's Nancy. I've got a lot in front of me right now, and we're doing something, we're doing a throwback, I guess, to the old me of doing videos where I would just, whatever's on my desk, that's what the video is going to be about. Although I have been really enjoying doing the Big Book of Ideas and Big Book of Pages. But I thought it's been a month or two. Maybe we should check in. This is just about done. I'll show you in a minute. But I got a couple other projects here. So here's my Big Book of Ideas. That one's, I'm gonna have to take some pages out because it's getting too fat and it's putting some stress here on this corner. There's fabric in there, so I think it'll hold, but I don't want it to break anymore, that's for sure. This is the pages, except there's nothing in there. So I have sewn in the first signature, and that includes the collaged, painted, stripped, collaged, painted, stripped, painted, sewn, stitched page that I did earlier. This is the handkerchief that has the lace sampler on it, and this is the marbly paper that came from an old ledger with that triple lace pocket there. You've probably, if you saw my video yesterday, you saw this page. I've decided I'm only going to put 3 pages in every signature, not 4, 5, 6, just because I want lots of room. There's a lot that's going into each page. However, I had this little scrap that was torn from this piece, and I just rumpled it up, and I have a card that I have pins stuck in it from documents, like pre-staple, pre-paperclip documents. They would just be pinned together. So like this one, it's kind of gnarly and bent. So I just tacked that hunk of lace to that photo. So in there. Okay, this one here. So what I think I'll do is take out, I'm going to take out the center page if I can of each signature. If possible. Okay, so that one's not going to be possible. Not possible. Not possible. Oh, that reminds me of a funny story. Remember when I was in training, and I mean, the nurses that trained us, they were old ladies too. This one, I think I can actually take this page out. And this was back in the day, you know, when nurses still gave bed baths that involved water. Yeah. I can take this one out as well. Do you think I should? I think I will. Gonna have a whole lot of scrap paper, that's for sure. Just double checking, make sure I'm pulling out the right one. Yep. Anyway, back to bed baths. So we were trained that when you're giving men a bed bath, you would, just leave that center locale out of it. And we were told to say, I've washed up as far as possible and down as far as possible. You wash possible. There's many things I won't forget from those days. Kind of don't want to tear out that one. Let's see if I can tear out. This one? Nope. Well, I guess I'll have to tear out the one I don't want to tear out. Okay. It looks like I can probably take out another page. This is sad having to take pages out. I'm making sure I hold the remaining pages tight down so that they don't come flying out. I can, so I'm going to. Nope. One thing I am worried about is the stitches not being tight enough, and the pages might get a little wibbly wobbly. But this I can move. That's easy enough. All right, let's see. Still pretty fat. I mean, all that's been removed. And still. But there is a lot of bulky things in here. You would never put this much bulk in one journal. Forgot to show that I had put this in when I made these Pixie Key design elements earlier last week. All right, that's it. I'm not moving anymore. Might have to make another idea book though. All right. The other one I have on my list is this one. Can't remember the age of this, but I was able to lift up the marbled edges, front and back, so that when I glue down the text block, I can cover it with the original paper. I also kept these, so if something goes awry, I can substitute that. What I have here, this was a hymnal, big hymnal, and this is very much in the style of Catherine, my crafty crush. I have got to get this sealed though, so let me grab some sealant. So I'm just using some watered down Mod Podge, and this picture is from a book, and I don't know what book, but I did a Google image search and found out that it is an illustration from a manuscript, and it's well, I can't say it's a picture of, I mean, it could be anybody, but it represents a lady by the name of, now I wrote this down. Where did I write it down? Christine de Pizan. And she was born in Italy, in Venice, in the 14th century, and around age 5 or 6, I think, she moved to France. Her father was employed by the royal court there. And then after he died, well, she married a man, okay, she was both, I wrote this down. She moved to Paris about age 4 and married at, she would have been 15. And he died. They had 3 children, and he died young. So she had to make a living. Her father was dead as well. So she had to make a living for the sake of her children and her mother. So she continued to stay at the court, and she was sort of like the court writer. So she wrote poems and other things. And she is considered to be the first professional female writer in Europe. Okay, I think I got everything. I'm going to let that dry. I don't want anything to get on the book itself, but okay. I think I missed some up at the top here. I definitely missed up at the top. So one of the benefits that I've noticed of changing my format to project-based videos is that I'm able to finish journals a lot faster. Because I get into the groove and just move through it. And also I'm accumulating a lot of pre-made ephemera too that I can add. All right, we'll put you up. Next up, this journal's gonna have big pages too. 10 1/8 by 6 1/2. Okay, you I will put there. Oh, I also have this one in the works. I had just started making the spine for this journal. And that's about how far I got. So at some point, I hope I would get this done again, get back to it. I'm not 100% crazy about the color of this, so I might try dyeing this spine, this lace spine. See how that goes, because it's got a really pastel yellow color. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember how it happened. Anyway, over there. So this book, got some work to do here. So the first thing I'm going to do is get out some PVA and glue the paper down. Actually, I can use the same brush because it's all glue. It's all glue, except my handle is coming out. But the fabric I will use Fabri-Tac. I like to put the glue right on the doubled up part. I'm not worried about that showing through. This part I will use a silicone brush. Now you can see some words through there. This is going to be covered up with the inside pages. Have I decided what I'm going to do for inside pages yet? No. No, I have not. It's actually Sunday, the last day of June, as I record this. And it is a little on the chilly side, actually. I think the last time I looked, the temperature was 13. Which is a far cry from that awful heat wave we had last week. Oh my gosh. We've had nothing but rain and not much else since, but today is downright chilly. Okay, so just showing you this edge. There's fabric ruffles, there's crocheted lace, lots of different pages in there. So I have been making ephemera, sort of with a needleworky kind of theme. I made this slow stitch tag using a part of a sugar sack. It said Revere Sugar Refinery, Boston, Massachusetts. I got that while we were on vacation, someplace in Massachusetts or Maine, I think, at an antique store, along with a bunch of other vintage fabrics. So that will be going in the book somewhere, not sure where. Yesterday I did some faux fabric swatch cards using those images from 1950s fashion magazine. And I've got some other things pulled out. This was actually the dust flap of a book that I have from I don't know when. So I'm going to use that to make something. Has the price there. So that needs to turn into something for sure. So got a lot of things on the go. I hope you enjoyed this little visit, and you will come back again soon, and we will work on some more projects and look at some more beautiful laces and notions and fabrics, all of the things that I love. And oh, let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on slow stitch tags. I'd be happy to do that. Anyway, take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.